Hello YouTube! If you have clicked onto this link, then it probably means that you were watching my other video about tattoos on my main channel, and for some reason you want to know what the scribblings on my arms and back mean. Tattoo number 1, see that? That's the Ankh. The reason I got an Ankh tattoo is because it's an Egyptian symbol, and Egyptian mythology is something I've really been interested in since even when I was a child. And the symbol means like eternal life, and it was a symbol of the gods and everything, and I just thought that as someone who doesn't believe in actual gods or anything but of an afterlife, that sort of thing, you know, you don't really think about it too much but you hope it's there, sort of appealed to me in a way, and that's why I got it. You know, I don't believe in psychics or anything, you can tell from my other videos where I call them absolute wankers, but that's not what we're talking about. Second tattoo is that. This is the alchemy symbol for Libra, which is my astrological sign. Now, don't worry, I'm not into astrology at all. In fact, I frequently call it bullcrap, but I've always been interested in alchemy and sort of occult magic and everything, but I always liked it because it's, like again, it's a personal thing to me, because Libra, while I don't believe in it, like actually, I like the whole symbolism of it and everything. We're going back to symbols, actually like them and everything. And yeah, it's also weird that it's like, you know, it's based off of the Greek letter omega as well, you can tell with the thing at the top and everything. But yeah, just the fact that it comes from things like the zodiac and alchemist magic and everything, I was like quite interested in that. So tattoo number 3 is, see that? That's it. That is Norse runes, you know, Vikings and everything, and the letter of the runes say Fenrir, the Norse wolf who was the son of Loki. Now, the story of Fenrir, while he's meant to be usually depicted as this destructive force of evil and chaos and everything, the reason I got it is, one, wolves are cool. I'm not that's just one of the reasons, don't worry, just because I think they're cool doesn't mean, it's not the main reason I got them. Like I said, I'm not a hypocrite, usually. And the other one is like the story of Fenrir, who basically was this child that Loki brought in, and because Odin and the other gods feared how big it was growing and everything, and because they heard a prophecy that Fenrir would destroy the world and everything, they chained him up, and he just become more violent and everything, and that he would burst out and end the world. So basically it's the whole self-fulfilling prophecy, and the fact that when you think about it, Fenrir didn't do anything wrong. He did when he, you know, killed Odin, but that was because, out of revenge, because Odin thought he was going to kill him anyway. It's that whole thing's like, well, maybe just because he was a wolf that was giant and snarling and, you know, looked like a monster doesn't mean he was going to become one, but the fact that he did because of people's fear and paranoia is the whole tragedy towards it. And again, because wolves are cool. See, and also I got it because apparently in my family there are Norwegian roots, so it's going back to the whole family thing and everything. I'm not really sure, I just go by what my other family members say, so I'm just going with that. Next tattoo is that one. There, can you see it? I'll probably put a picture of it anyway. That's probably my most personal tattoo because I got it in memory of a friend of mine who died over a year ago. His name was Alex, so which meant defender or protector, so I got a Celtic protector symbol that is basically the Charmed logo, it is. But thankfully we had this nickname for him which was Greyfish or whatever. I never understood it, but I found basically the same symbol but with fishes on it. And so I thought that'd be perfect for him, and I got it basically as a dedication to him because, yeah, I don't want to really get into that whole thing to basically a bunch of strangers on the internet about that. maybe another time, but yeah, it's like I said, it's probably one of my most personal tattoos, and I think is a good way to remember them, in a way. Moving on. And my last tattoo I got actually quite recently, back in November actually, is this one. Now that is my clan Robertson's war cry in Gaelic. I think the pronunciation is Garganur Diskia, which means fierce / ferocious when roused, basically. It sounds like something out of Game of Thrones, I've noticed. See, I got that because the Latin version of like the Robertson motto I wasn't really a fan of, and I didn't know where to put it anywhere, but when I found out there was a Gaelic version, I actually seen that, I was like, that's really cool and everything. And because it's a family thing, that shows the personal connection and everything. So I got that, and I was looking for fonts for ages. In fact, I've been wanting to get something like this for ages, and I never knew where to put it. Like, once I thought put it here, or down the abdomen, everything. And then there were fonts as well. Like, at first, when I was like 16, when I wanted to get tattoos done, I was thinking like this sort of font from Blade. Thank fuck I didn't. Like, so I just got this sort of old medieval calligraphy thing. So yeah, that is basically my story through tattoos. And yes, I am thinking about getting more. It's just that I don't know when I'm going to get them. Don't know what I'm going to get just yet, but I will be, and probably tone up a bit in the gym first before I get any more, because I might get sleeves first, but before I get any more torso tattoos, I think I might need to tone up a bit, basically, because otherwise it would just look kind of unpleasant. But then again, that's my own self-image problems, which is something I'm not going to put in a video. So I hope you were interested in why I did all this sort of stuff onto my skin, and yeah, if you didn't, well, that's what happens when I did say if you weren't interested, don't click on this video. Oh well, hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye!